a big moment in the Chicago scene because people were just saying, "Oh, you're just being carried by your character." And
no, he's proving
crashing
that
on him.
he is
Now transitioning to arguably, in my opinion, the hardest of the top tier characters to be consistent with.
And he's showing people what's up. It's really cool to see that he's like leveling up at this fast of a rate. It's kind of showing shades of MK Leo when he started leveling up from Zero Saga.
Oh yeah, and Bushi coming in from losers does mean he has to win 2 sets.
Yep. And so far the set count between these two has been kind of
I forgot about that.
One-sided. It's like 37-1 or like it's 37.
I think he finally got a second one, but that was with the Sheik.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I remember now. He actually has a much better record against JJ with his Sheik than
Oh yeah, I
his
can
Bayo.
imagine because see, here's the thing, like Bayo Diddy is a matchup that kind of triggers Bushi. Like he's very open about it, and it's just one of those things where he's never really gotten the Bayo Diddy puzzle box.
It's just a situation where there's some matchups where you're just like, I know I can win this, but because I want to make myself learn, I'm going to play worse because it's upsetting me that I'm not winning yet. So I'm sure, especially picking up Sheik for this, possibly just like as a benefit for this matchup, like that's going to have dividends automatically because mentally you're not going to have the people are I need to win this matchup already.
That was just really smart just for him to hold that the entire time. He knew that forward smash wasn't going to do that much shield damage, so he just did the same thing and held it.
Yeah, that move, like, even though it does do damage, damage is not really like the biggest cause of shield damage. There's also a multiplier for that, but JJ does take that stock.
Nice use of the banana to kind of cover all those options. He had everything covered with that.
Yeah, and although Bushi, at this point, it is only 114%. That's kill percent.
Yeah, that is kill percent, so he's got to watch out. Like that trade, I think it saved him.
And Bushi, having watched some of the sets against JJ from, I believe, UGS Mix event, his weekly, Bushi really likes going for those needles off stage against JJ. Because, if you get those needles to make the barrels, make them fall out of the barrels, that's basically free stock.
Yeah, I noticed that that's one option that he loves to throw out off stage, just like regardless of what the outcome of it is. He usually just throws out to kind of have it as a presence of a hitbox that JJ just needs to circumnavigate as he's coming back to the ledge.
Yeah, but right now JJ, even with that high percent, I believe both
and it's
percent.
Still climbing.
Even with that, JJ has brought this damage to a point where it's going to be real. That was a really awkward grab.
I would have been mad if that killed that early. Like full rage Tom Brady throw killing at like 80.
I feel like just like that little wait. Yep, there goes the forward tilt. But that little wait after JJ got the grab felt like she could just be like, hi. We're very tired.
I know. It's all right.
Yeah, JJ having a very big lead.
Nice mix-up. That's so difficult to judge sometimes.
And that was also a mix-up. I think it had Bushi moved towards JJ. He would have detonated those barrels. So Bushi wisely just kind of sitting back and letting JJ recover. I mean, Bushi's played against the legend himself, Joe Barrels, enough that he knows having to deal with, hey, Diddy's using barrels. I wonder what I have to be careful of. Oh, almost getting that grab.
Forward air. And Sheik is starting to get at that percent, and there it is.
Literally the percent that you were about to say.
Wah! Lazy boy up tilt.
He's just calling for an Uber.
Yep.
No, wait, that wouldn't be an Uber. That's just digital.
No. No. The Uber is coming, and he needs to like wave to know the homie's like, yo, no, I'm over here.
Come on, man.
And then he misses it. You got to drive around the block again. Got to wait.
And now it's going to charge you extra for it.
Oh, no, thank you. No, if you charge extra for that, no, you got to contest that.
Yeah.
Contact your local Uber support manager or whatever. I don't know.
I've heard some horror stories about Uber with what was it, the Slender Man or Lift? That was Lift.
No. Like, I don't know. Both have their like goods and bads.
Right now, we are no longer in Uber world. We are in
Town City.
Town City, which is the ambulance. Stretcher.
Stretcher.
I'm tired. Yeah, we are on game 2.
Game 2.
Bushi was doing really well there, especially he was starting to bring it back, but JJ just keeps living to like infinite %.
When JJ is doing that, he just tends to start to get really impatient, and Bushi just starts to press an approach when it's really not the time to do it. So he's been capitalizing off of that impatience and just.
But I mean that's how you play Diddy sometimes. You just kind of have to take advantage of the tools you have, and combination of forward air, banana, and just monkey flip kick too. It just makes it really hard for you to. It can make it kind of mentally exhausting playing against the Diddy Kong, especially one of JJ's caliber.
Oh yeah, JJ's caliber of Diddy Kong is just. Oh!
What a
no, he's back.
Okay,
he's back.
He's still living. He's living.
Oh my. Okay.
Never mind. He's not living.
I needed that. I needed that. He should have just recovered, just up B. That he would have completely. He could have gotten that earlier if he just like let that go, because that stage spike was it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He was on his way out.
And now Bushi. That was such a big turn of events. And again, like I said, when I was talking about him doing the needle gimps, Bushi is actively looking for these options that will take out JJ stocks early, because that's just with Diddy, that's just a small tool that Diddy does have somewhat linear recoveries, and but it's only like in a certain ways, so you have to know exactly how to punish every single option.
You got to be on point. You got to be on point to deal with any of Diddy's recovery.
That almost killed.
Yeah, that almost did kill. JJ's got to be careful now. He's like a full stock behind.
Oh, good forward air for JJ.
Definitely got to start thinking about game 2 at this point, or game 3 at this point.
Game 3.
He's at the percent where he needs to really. Oh, that pivot.
You saw that Bushi actively looked for that that up air.
That was such a good read. And also that just showed some really good conditioning on Bushi's end.
Yeah.
He just was waiting for JJ to do that. He knew that if he could get JJ into that position, he would get that off, and that it would only work that time.
Yeah, because at that very moment, Bushi did a full hop, and then the moment he got to that platform, immediately fast fell, because he knew that JJ was going to go for that air dodge, and that meant death for JJ. So now we are up. It is 1-1. Bushi, although again, Bushi having to win 5 more games, JJ only need to win 2 at least.
Yeah, but these are 2 caliber players where they could take it to
game 10.
Okay, see, I waited for you to say it so that if it happens, not my fault.
It'll be my commentator curse. Because two tired commentators.
Last time
Yep.
I said that,
Yep.
it happened.
It was funny.
Well, let's get back into the match. So over the pick to battlefield. JJ once again kind of playing from behind. He's been starting these games off with 1 string of damage, but then Bushi starts to read him a lot more.
Yeah, Bushi just sharking so hard for these needle gimps.
Yeah, you could tell that he really wants these needle gimps. Like I mean, that's one of the things that it just works well against Diddy. Like he's one of the only Sheiks that I see in the scene that actively like goes off against JJ with needles, tries to snipe him out.
Yeah, I mean the needles are basically just like, it's like the fast track pass for for roller coasters. Ooh, good shield.
That was a really clutch shield. That could have been ended very badly.
Clutch shield saved me from that weird analogy too. Oh, almost getting that up air.
Got another air dodge, but doesn't go for another up air. The down air with a spike.
We've been doing a lot of down airs today. It's working. I mean, I know a lot of Sheiks have been kind of throwing that in a little bit more just because it's a surprise attack. But JJ getting that was banana into back air.
Yeah, mid air banana confirm. Got to wait patiently, watch which way he's going to go.
And that neutral kind of, a lot of people, they just think it's kind of a like a random move, but using it in that position meant he had a lot more stage coverage in that one window that he was there.
He's going to be surviving for a long time. This is Battlefield.
I forgot Bushi had the banana. What the heck does Zelra mean?
I don't know. I'm going to have to ask him after that. Because I noticed that like it's a different tag than what he normally rocks, so I was going to
Oh, this might be it. No, never. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. DI mix-up.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go for the forward throw, but instead went for the back throw. Now JJ at 150, but this is Battlefield, so he's still going to be living for a little bit until that happens.
Well, that was a little bit.
That was a little bit.
So 11%.
That was indeed just a very small amount of time.
11%, not that big of a loss for a stock anyway. Already back. Because these two characters are characters who just have some really consistent damage output. In which, like, this fight's basically never going to go to time. Because mathematically, it's just an impossibility. Kind of looking for something. Yeah, right now, JJ having stage control, with Bushi taking it back.
Yeah, stage control between these two has been very back and forth.
Oh, no,
the solid hit. That could have been it if he charged up just a little bit more. And that's still some really solid damage.
And that's also mental damage, because that's, getting a hard read like that is always something that's going to get stuck in your head.
Yeah, JJ is usually one of those players where if something like that happens, he's a little bit slow to rebound on that.
Bushi's just been on point with these bouncing fishes.
Bushi, he's looking for that bracket reset.
He is just vicious right now.
He really wants it.
He's trying to.
He wants to send a point. Like, my Sheik is good and it's here to stay.
And also, stop telling me that I'm getting carried by my character.
Yeah, no, like, Bushi has always been super solid with Bayo, and if anything, him picking up Sheik like this, it's just encouraging him to learn more intricate neutral.
Yeah, and that's one of the big weaknesses that a lot of Bayos had back, especially pre-patch, was just like that character didn't have neutral.
No,
like that was just
you just waited for the down tilt or you waited for the side B, and then you went from there.
Well, you waited for the up B, and then if you mess up, you do the dab kick, and then you bounce away.
I remember that.
Yeah, those classic days.
Oh man,
I still have flashbacks.
And once again, just Bushi opening up the taps really early on.
Yeah, Bushi. Again, I don't like bringing it up that much, but I feel like it just has to keep being mentioned that, like, you can just tell all this training for the Bushi has been doing is really been paying off. Up throw, up air.
One problem I can see happening is he's being more susceptible to falling into Diddy Vortex. He's doing a good job of avoiding JJ setups, but at the same time, he also inherently falls into them every now and then when he overextends. So that's one thing that he really needs to probably maybe make an adjustment for the next set, possibly. Tries to the angel drop, no dice.
Oh,
wanted that read, but
really wanted it. It would have killed.
It would have guaranteed killed.
Yeah, and one thing I have been noticing is that Bushi is not afraid to roll, and I think JJ is starting to kind of read that too. Bushi probably gonna go for another bouncing fish. Okay, never mind. JJ recovering high to just completely nullify that option.
I'm starting to notice that JJ is doing a lot better job of mixing up his monkey flips as he's coming back to the stage. Like before, he used to be catching a lot of Bushi's aerials as he was coming back, but now he's doing a good job of kind of mixing up his at the height of what he's going to do it. So that way, it's putting Bushi a little bit, on tilt.
All right, and getting the very tip of that up air.
All right, for only 43%, he can still pull this off. And if he does, then it's going to be a bracket reset.
But JJ is possibly on the verge of getting us to a game 5.
This is JJ playing from behind, and that's just a very scary thing to deal with because you know that he's just waiting for that one mistake that he needs.
Playing from behind stock-wise, yeah.
Yeah.
Or game-wise, yeah. And especially like when you're playing a war of attrition against.
He bouncing just the wrong way into the banana.
I thought he wanted to. Like,
I thought that was like. That looked intentional. I think that might have been like a mistake or something.
Yeah,
that didn't look like that did not look intentional.
Bouncing fish is definitely one of those moves that you can just kind of accidentally roll your finger over a little bit, and it's like the Greninja effect, where sometimes you just do side B when you don't want to. Sometimes you just accidentally reverse it. But yeah, I was gonna say.
looking for up tilt.
Yeah, I was gonna
He's
say.
looking for strong moves that can kill.
Playing the War of Attrition against Diddy Kong is just like probably one of the most mentally taxing games, because he's just so consistent at getting damage, and so like he's just all around just one of the mentally one of the best characters. Ooh,
that dash
risky
attack
dash
could
attack.
have been very risky. Up on that platform, he's got to get back down onto the main stage. That up air not going to seal it quite yet. He's at the percent where I think throws will kill at this point.
Oh, good jump from Bushi, but that's going to take it.
Trade, we're going to game 5. Yeah.
All right. You guys better bring out your Bushi bombs right now, because
slap, slap, clap, clap.
Yeah, you got those spirit bombs, because we need to. I mean, I'm totally down to have a bracket reset.
No. Me and Blind are currently looking at Xylus like we want to murder his face.
Let's get that bracket reset.
So, back into the match, which, by the way, let's go, JJ.
No, literally one of those things where, as a commentator, it's like nothing personal, but it's late. But I am totally on board. I love watching Bushi's Sheik. It's been very impressive.
Oh no, Bushi Sheik, honestly, like I joke, but I would also like it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Like you to see the amount of improvement and just the amount of work that he's put into his Sheik. It's really nice to see. But at the same time, I have not eaten food, so.
Yeah, you've been doing a commentary for Lord knows who long. How long?
I'm used to it at this point. It happens.
You're a sponsored commentator.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
but JJ taking
catching those hands.
Yeah, it looks like JJ's just accepted that that's just the optimal punish against jab. It's just wait for the release, and then just forward smash will guaranteed at least get the second hit. No, that was.
And JJ's just doing a good job of kind of keeping those traps in mind and just working on getting damage first and then worrying about the kill confirms later. Now Bushi's starting to put a little bit more pressure on the needles, starting to stay at a safer range, not really approaching a whole lot, waiting for JJ to approach instead of wanting to press the advantage. Nice banana throw, setting up a trap. Got to be careful about his get up here. Percent's climbing, he's got to be careful.
Yeah, and
he wanted that roll, but
Bushi not biting.
Guess is wrong.
Now this is a scary point. Is it gonna work?
Air
it does
dodge,
work.
and that's gonna be a hoo-ha. JJ's on tournament stock. Now the cross-ups are starting to happen. He's gonna be starting to roll behind. Falls to the banana. Only one bit of damage.
A kind of Randy down air.
Here we go. Once again, Bushi's got to be careful about falling into the vortex. Nice banana placement to get back safely. Be careful about the ledge get up. Those bananas are so dangerous, and that was such a good nair.
That was that whole like procession. That whole process was like really smart. He did a what was it, forward throw into rising bouncing fish.
And then frame trapped him.
And then frame trapped him with that bouncing fish, and right afterwards with a neutral air in case he air dodged. It was a very smart option from Bushi.
All but led to the banana. This could be some big damage.
I've now personally downloaded it. JJ's been noticing that Bushi has been rolling away from JJ every single time he gets tripped.
That's true.
Every single time.
And he's been capitalizing on it a lot. Now that he's got 100 damage on him, this is going to be very dangerous.
And also we're on town and city, so that means percentage. Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought we were going to get carried. That was supposed to be an up smash.
I'm pretty sure actually the moving platform kind of messed up all that because that was a combo.
I was thinking that Bushi was going to use that stretcher to just carry JJ into the blast zone.
do a
or
really
something
crazy thing.
like
yeah,
that.
that's gonna be take. That's gonna take
But
it.
That's going to be it. And JJ with the 3-2 win over Bushi. Bushi with a pretty
Amazing
convincing
showing.
Oh, no. Very convincing second place. I'm happy that he placed second. Like,
Yeah, placing over, winning the Ditto over Big Mac, beating
yeah, he
Panda
won the
Bear.
Ditto. And Panda Bear, like, he had some pretty good wins tonight.